Hey sweet friend, so glad you are here today. Today I will be talking about 3 ways that you can make extra money as a special needs parent, as a full-time caregiver for your amazing child. Because if you're a special needs parent, you know your schedule is tight, your energy is not there, and the special needs life is incredibly expensive, even if you have great insurance. So, if you are new to my channel, my name is Heather Sweetman. I am a mama of 4. My youngest is 10 years old, and she has quadriplegic spastic cerebral palsy. We have been on our special needs journey for 10 years now, and I am here on YouTube to make the content that I was looking for when I started my special needs journey. So that's what I'm doing. My videos are made in my car while I'm driving my daughter to various places or waiting for her. I'm currently waiting for her to finish therapy, and I use some of my time to hop on here and help you. Sorry for my squeaky windshield wipers. So if you are like me, you are feeling the pinch of the special needs financialness, and it is hard, and your time is very choppy if you are going to therapy multiple times a week, if you have your multiple doctor's visits, whether those are a few times a year or whatever. Typically, kids with special needs typically get sick more often. So there have been a couple of things. There's been a couple of businesses I have tried to start, and I used, my friends hired me as a trial run, and with multiple people I had to end up canceling or rescheduling multiple times because my daughter was either sick or had an appointment that she'd been waiting for months, and they finally had an availability and all the things. So I do want to apologize for the bumpiness of these videos. It's nothing I can do about that. It's Chicago roads. And so if it makes you sick, if it bugs you, just put the phone down, don't listen, or just turn the screen away, and you can listen to me rather than watch me. It's extra bumpy today, and I'm not sure what's going on. But so 3 things I have done that I've been able to use, do them around my schedule, are the first one was Rover. I don't know if you guys are familiar with this. There's also WAG. So these are 2 dog walking / dog overnight staying apps. That's not the right word. But if you like animals, if you like dogs specifically, oh my goodness, the construction on the roads. This is a great way to make some extra income. You can walk dogs. We didn't walk the dogs. Well, we walked dogs who stayed with us. We had them in overnight just because that was super flexible. It was in our home, and I did that for on and off for about a year, and it was a really good little side gig that, depending on the month, I was able to bring on a low month, $300 a month, and a high month, $800, and I didn't do it all the time. You can have multiple dogs at a time. It's really just what your capacity level is for having multiple animals in your house. I did begin to taper off where I was at emotionally. I just did not find, at the end of that year, I did not find that I could take care of the dogs well enough to feel like I didn't feel like I was doing a good job emotionally for the animals. Like, if an animal is coming to your home, dogs are so attached to their families, and it was starting to grate on me, and I just couldn't deal with dogs that barked a lot, dogs that needed to sleep in my bed. Our dog does not sleep in our bed, and I can't sleep if a dog is in my bed. So there was just things I just began to not be able to handle emotionally. So I stopped doing that. And another thing I did for probably about 6 months is I did Instacart. So I was an Instacart grocery delivery person, and that is also super flexible and a great little side gig, and you can really make as much money as you want doing that. There are like more peak hours, there's some things to consider, but that's just another option that you can do really anytime you're free. Like, oh, I have an hour, let's go do a couple of grocery hauls and make some extra money, So it's not going to be a salary, but it could be something that could supplement what you currently are bringing in. The next one, thirdly, I still am doing this, but I have an eBay business. So, and I say I still have it. I've tapered that off quite significantly. In the beginning of my eBay business, I went to eBay, YouTube, University, and there are some amazing people doing some amazing work on eBay. And their whole thing is, have this huge inventory and you're making all of this money. But when it came down to actually maintaining that, I just wasn't able to sustain it. So now my store is roughly about 75 items, and it's bringing in about $200 a month after taxes are put away and all of that. I would say $150 to $200 a month. And so it's nothing huge, but if you have medical bills to pay, or maybe you're able to cover all your medical bills, but you don't have anything to save, or you don't have anything to put back to do something special with your family or your other children or whatever it might be. This is not going to be an extra $30,000 a year, but it can give you an extra $100, $200, $500, depending on how much you want to do it a month and that is completely flexible, because that's the key for special needs parents, right? We need something completely flexible that if our kid is having a meltdown, having suddenly sick, needs to be picked up from school, having a seizure, there are so many unknowns with special needs kids. A lot of times it's fine, but then on the off chance something goes haywire, you have the flexibility to say, you know what, I can't do that right now. So Rover/WAG, Instacart, and eBay are all really, really good options. Those things I've done in seasons. I haven't done them, for years and years, but I've done them in seasons. Another one that I've done, off and on for a couple of years, is donated plasma. While there's a plasma donation center about 10 minutes away from my daughter's therapy clinic, so I will do that. That really takes a toll on my body if I do it too much. It makes me really, really tired. Apparently it takes lots of energy for your body to produce new plasma. But that is another thing that I've done, and I will do that if one of our kids has a birthday coming up and we're wanting to all go out to eat, or putting back money we're trying to save up to take our family to England. My husband's from England. Our oldest is almost 17, and the last time we were there was when he was 4 months old. So we have been, for the last few years, we've been slowly just putting a little bit back. And don't underestimate, sometimes, when finances are so strapped, it can feel so like I can never do anything. I can't go on trips, can't do that, can't do this. But when I think there are ways to just slowly put things away. I love the illustration of a colony of ants and how ants just do little by little every day. And so you can think of okay, what can I give up? Am I getting coffee? Am I eating out? Actually, a lot of savings can be found in if we're eating out a lot or getting takeout or getting coffee. What would it look like to, if you're getting coffee every day? What if you just got it once a week or twice a week? There's just these things. If we look at our life, there's actually a lot of that we can save and put towards things that we would like to do that you feel like you really can't do or can't afford as a special needs parent. So that was a little bonus. I wasn't planning on talking about that in bit, but yeah, that's all I think I'm going to say about that. Hopefully that's helpful. Maybe even if you don't do one of those 3 things, then, or 4 things, because I think plasma was the 4th, maybe that'll help get your juices flowing as like, okay, what is an option for me? You know, so hopefully that's helpful. Thank you for being here. Oh, if you enjoy my videos, can you please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel? I am trying to get to 100 subscribers by Christmas. I would love to get to 100 subscribers. I think I'm at 76. So, and subscribing and liking and commenting on a YouTube channel genuinely does help. Actually, my YouTube channel is a way that I'm there's nothing to hide here. I would love for it to get monetized. I would love for it to become a source of income for our family. That will take time, but every subscriber helps, every comment helps. So if you like this kind of content, if this is the first video you've watched, this is not my typical video. I share a lot about our special needs journey. My heart here is to offer a place of compassion where families who have a person with special needs in their family and friends of people with special needs can come to feel seen, feel heard, and yeah, just a place of compassion, and that you're not alone in this journey, and just getting tips along the way of what has helped us. And so anyway, thanks so much for being here, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.